kids podcast.
You can go slow.
A kids podcast about.
We know you value what you put in front of your kids, especially when it comes to screens and podcasts. That's why we're excited to share a new podcast from our friends at Sleepiest, creating bedtime stories to help your kids fall asleep fast.
Hello, Abby here. If you've got children and find bedtime's a struggle, I'd like to tell you about Coco Sleep, a children's story podcast designed to make bedtime a dream. Coco Sleep turns a chaotic bedtime into cozy bonding time. The stories are delivered in a pace that gently slows. Rumour has it that no one's ever heard an ending. So search Coco Sleep on your favourite podcast app and let's make bedtime a dream. That's KOKO Sleep, and I'll see you there.
Welcome to Camp Adventure, the camp in your bedroom or living room, the camp that's in the bus or in the car. Camp Adventure is for everyone, no matter who you are. My name is Counselor Lewis, and every week we have a theme. This week's theme is being someone others can count on. I'm going to pass it over to the wonderful Camp Counselor Ben so you can hear more about this week's theme.
Well, hello. Good morning. Thank you, Lewis. Good morning to all of you campers. Yes, my name is Counselor Ben, and we are starting off another day of Camp Adventure. I'm stoked. It's going to be wonderful. And I'm wondering about where all of you campers are at. I think about that frequently. I know some of you are in the big cities and some of you in smaller towns, some all the way out in the country. I think there probably are a few even listening out in the woods from a radio in the campsite. Maybe you're camping right now. I don't know. Anyway, wherever you're at, in the big city, out in the woods, anywhere in between, I hope, very much hope that this finds you well. I hope you're doing okay. Today we are talking about something that I think is pretty important, actually. It's about the kind of people that we are. What kind of person am I? And very specifically, it's about being able to count on others. You ever think about that? Do you have anybody in your life that you can really count on? I don't mean climb up on top of them and start counting things, which would be kind of funny. But I mean somebody you can depend on. When they say yes, it really means yes. Or when they say no, it really means no. If they make a promise, they always follow through on the promise. That's the kind of person that you can really count on. There's a lot to think about and maybe discuss there. So we're going to think about that a little bit today during our camp. What does it mean to be somebody that others can count on, can depend on, can trust? So I'm looking forward to that. But before we do, we've got to sing some songs, stretch our legs and arms, and welcome Amy up, our wonderful music leader. Amy, the floor is yours. Take it away. And thank you in advance. Thank you so much.
Hey, campers. It's Counselor Amy. I'm so happy to be back here singing some silly songs with you again this week at camp. Counselor Ben, thanks for introducing me. Today's song is about stinky socks. Are your feet stinky? Do your feet stink? Are they stinky? Do you sometimes have smelly socks? I think we've all been there. Well, this song is called Don't Wear No Socks. It's one of my favorite camp songs, and we're gonna sing it today. After a few verses, I'm sure that you can catch on to the melody and the words and join me in some of these silly songs. It goes like this. A ding dong, 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 a ding dong, 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 a ding. Counselor Ben, he don't wear no socks, a ding dong. I saw him when he took 'em off, a ding dong. He threw them into the tree, a ding dong. Now the dogs refuse to pee, a ding dong, 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 a ding dong, 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 dong-a-ding, Louis. He don't wear no socks, a ding-dong. I saw him when he took 'em off, a ding-dong. He threw them into the lake, a ding-dong, and the fish regurgitated. Ew, a ding-dong, dong, dong, dong-a-ding-dong, dong, dong, dong-a-ding, Emma. She don't wear no socks, a ding-dong. I saw her when she took 'em off, a ding-dong. She threw them into the sky, a ding-dong. Now the birds refuse to fly, a ding-dong. Dong, dong, dong-a-ding-dong, dong, dong, dong-a-ding, Duke. He don't wear no socks, a ding-dong. I saw him when he threw them off, a ding-dong. He threw them over the fence, a ding-dong. We haven't seen the neighbor since, a ding-dong. Dong, dong, dong-a-ding-dong, dong, dong, dong-a-ding, Matthew. He don't wear no socks, a ding-dong. I saw him when he took 'em off, a ding-dong. He threw them in a boat, a ding-dong. Now that boat doesn't float, a ding-dong. Dong, dong, dong-a-ding-dong, dong, dong, dong-a-ding, campers. They don't wear no socks, a ding-dong. I saw them when they took 'em off, a ding-dong. They threw them at King Kong, a ding-dong. That's the end of the silly song, a ding-dong. Dong, dong, dong-a-ding-dong, dong, dong, dong-a-ding-dong. Well, campers, wash those stinky feet and keep those socks clean and have a great rest of your day. Now, on to you, Counselor Lewis.
All right, so before we move on, let's take a quick break. And when we get back, we have a whole bunch of fun planned. We'll be right back.
Hi, it's Matthew, host of A Kid's Book About the podcast and co-host of Worth Noting. We have a brand new podcast made for managing those big emotions, for starting each new day feeling loved and ready, and for settling down each night for a restful sleep. It's called Good Morning, Good Night. Check it out.
Hello, my name is Tess, and this is Good Morning, Good Night, a podcast designed to help you start and end your day feeling really good. Every day you wake up, and every day you go to sleep, and I believe that those moments are the most important moments to connect to yourself, your body, and the people around you. The thing is, there is nobody in the whole world with a heart just like yours. Join me each morning and every night by listening to Good Morning, Good Night on your smart speaker or wherever podcasts are found.
Welcome back. I hope you're feeling great after that break. Next up, we have Camp Counselor Duke, and he's got some jokes for you. So I hope you're ready to laugh. Take it away, Counselor Duke.
Hey there, campers. It's Camp Counselor Duke. I have a joke for you, or more truthfully, I had a joke. It was about a bad pole vaulter. It doesn't go over too well. Okay. I'll give you another one. Maybe you missed that one. That's okay. How do you make a handkerchief dance? You put a little boogie in it. 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 So somebody cut me off. They got to go back to camp.
What's up, campers? It's your favorite fact-sharing, mango-loving, pun-telling friend, Camp Counselor Gabby here. I hope you all are having a wonderful time at Camp Adventure and are loving the jokes and mindfulness activities and stories as much as I am. Today, I thought we would do another fun fact about the human body. But before we do, let's shake out our bodies a little and get them ready for trivia mode. Let's wiggle our arms and wiggle our legs a little, maybe jump up and down, and really get the blood flowing to our brains so we can think. Whew, okay, I'm ready. Are you? My question for you today is, where are the fastest muscles in your body located? Is it A, in your arms, B, in your stomach, C, in your legs, or D, in your eyes? I'll repeat the question one more time, just in case you missed anything. My question for you today is, where are the fastest muscles in your body located? Is it A, in your arms, B, in your stomach, C, in your legs, or D, in your eyes? Like always, you can hit pause right now if you need a little bit more time to think. Then, click play when you're ready for the answer. Okay, are you ready for the answer? Why don't you touch the part of the body you think is the answer? Drum roll, please. The answer is D. The fastest muscles in your body are located in your eyes. So, if you're touching your eyes, stop! Don't poke your eyeballs out! But it also means you got the answer correct. It's because our eyes are so fast that the saying, within the blink of an eye, came about. Next time you blink, try to catch yourself. Can you see the insides of your eyelids? No, you probably can't because it happens so fast. Unless you're really thinking about it, you probably don't even notice when you blink. On average, we blink 5.2 million times in a year. That is so much blinking. Good thing our eyes don't get really tired or sore. Can you imagine if they needed a rest day? Well, thank you all for tuning in for today's trivia and letting me teach you something new. You have all been really great pupils. Do you see what I did there? I told you I love a good pun. I'll have more puns and trivia for you real soon. Remember to keep learning new and fun things in that wonderful mind of yours. Bye, everyone!
So I'm here with one of my favorite campers. Favorite camper, what's your name?
Julia,
And how old are you?
7.
And I brought you here to play a game, didn't I? The game we're going to play is called And Then What Happened? And the way we're going to play this is you are going to tell me a story. You can make it up. It can be silly. It can be serious. It can be, I don't know, spooky. It can be whatever you want. It can be out of this world. But every time you stop, we're going to either have that be the end of the story, or I might say, and then what happened? And if I say, and then what happened, you have to tell me more. That's the rule. Are you ready? Great. So, Julia, tell me a story about a cat.
Once upon a time, there was a cat that had to go to the bathroom all the time, but the parent didn't know because they were at work. So then the cat went to the bathroom all over the house, and then when the grown-up came back, they had to clean it all up.
Wait, okay. Gross, but okay. But I need to ask you about this cat and the grown-up cleaning it up. Then what happened?
Then the grown-up had to take the cat to the vet. I guess doctors.
Okay.
So they can check why the cat keep going to the bathroom all over the place.
Okay. I wonder what the reason's gonna be. So then I have to ask you, and then what happened?
And then the cat started going to the bathroom
At the doctor's?
Yeah. And then the doctors was like, oh my goodness, your cat is sick.
Oh my
That's why it's going to the bathroom all the time.
Is there a solution to this story? What is the end of the story? So I'm going to ask you a final time.
Okay.
And then what happened?
And then they gave it like a special medicine every day, and then it felt better.
Oh,
But still,
thank goodness.
But still had to go to the bathroom.
Oh. Still, are we at the end? Can you say the end?
Then,
Thank you so much for telling me that ridiculous story about the cat.
Hello there, it's Counselor Lewis, and I'm back at your service. You know, I'd say it has been a pretty great day here at camp. I loved listening to what all the other camp counselors had to say, the jokes, the songs, and the facts. It was all amazing. Next week, get ready for our campfire episode where Counselor Ben will be sharing about a haunted mansion. So it has been super fantastic spending time with you. And before we go, here's a quick message from Counselor Matthew.
Thank you, Lewis, and thank you, campers and camp counselors, for this time together. Share your camp adventures on social media using hashtag AKBASummer or write to us at listen@akidsco.com. We love, love, love hearing from you. Camp Adventure is written by Ben Tertine with help from the A Kids Podcast About team. The sing-along music was performed by Amy Winner. The show is edited and produced by me, Matthew Winner. Audio production is by Chad Michael Snavely and the team at Sound On Studios. Our executive producer is Jelani Memory, and this show was brought to you by A Kids Podcast About. Follow the show on Apple Podcasts or wherever podcasts are found. And check out other podcasts made for kids just like you by visiting akidsco.com. While you're there, be sure to check out Ben's book, A Kid's Book About Adventure. See you back at camp next week for another adventure.
Thank you so much for listening to this show. Now let's help it grow. We'd love to hear what you think, and your feedback will help this show reach more listeners. Rate and review this show on Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen to podcasts.